Ezra. All right. Oh, man. Here we go. Ezra Miller. Ezra. So, this has been something. I mean, obviously, there's not like much. He didn't get arrested again. He didn't anything like that again. And of course, we had a good discussion about it, about Ezra on the Vodka stream on Friday. If you haven't watched that Vodka stream, do yourself a favor. It was just a big party, no special guests, but there was like 9 of us there. It was like the old crew was back. It was pretty good stuff, but we talked about it. And kudos to Mr. Chris Wong Swenson. Aw, thank you, Nikki, for the $5 super chat. I love you too. Chris Wong Swenson, first off, and I'll bring up his tweets as well because I wanted to talk about that. But he and I should have probably clipped it out, and maybe I will clip it out a little bit, and maybe I'll add it to this part of the clip for tomorrow. Is he kind of explained about the bars that and the town that the Hilo that Ezra was at, and he talked about how there's been complaints, and I think even Steven found some reviews of such bars that he went to, that there was actually, because nowadays, people could just be like, oh yeah, the reason why it's happening is because all those people are bigots. So nowadays it's like, okay, but are they really? Because sometimes people just throw that shit out there all the time. Apparently, these people are pieces of shit. That bar, when we saw Ezra, in front of, and they were like keeping him out, apparently they're pretty shitty to just tourists in general. It's like a local dive bar. And it has military people that go in there and stuff like that. And apparently they don't take too kind to strangers, So, and then of course, if you're a little flamboyant, they don't like you even more. So, that's out there, which is good. That kind of shows that, okay, maybe it wasn't as, it's not really something that's happening with Ezra. But somebody that he was involved with apparently started putting a bunch of videos out there. I don't know if you guys saw this, but here's a full-on article right here from the Daily Dot that said this girl, who of course goes by they and them too, you took everything from me. A young person on TikTok accuses Ezra Miller of being an abuser. Now, I don't know if you guys saw the video. I don't really want to show the video because it was kind of weird and dumb. I don't know. There was like a video circulating around that she was posting that was showing like, videos and pictures of them together, and then of course adding to the fact that he was like, oh, he's an abuser. But at the same time, like, a lot of the pictures that she took were of him sleeping, which was kind of strange, but hey, interesting. But yeah, so this whole article kind of breaks it down right here. The viral TikTok creator Maya Solange, who uses they them pronouns, posted a series of photos allegedly taken in 2019 of themselves and the fantastic Beast star. The photos, mostly of Solange and Miller spending time together, hinted at an intimate relationship. A video uses the trending sound, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so in the caption, Solange added more context to the alleged relationship. You took everything from me. Ezra Miller is not a good human, and I can finally say so without being terrified, #abuser. While the viral TikTok was posted on April 23rd, it seems Maya's story was first shared publicly on Twitter on April 1st. Twitter user Ren, this is somebody else who also uses the they, them pronouns, shared screenshots of Instagram messages between them and Solange. According to the screenshotted messages, Solange said Miller was off his fucking rocker. Solange also alleged in the messages that Miller once cursed out a person trying to help fix Solange's flight and then once misgendered them before sex. So yeah, she said right here that we were having sex one time and he knows I use they them pronouns and still stroked my hair and said good girl. Mind you, I'm 19. Okay, well, 19, it's legal at least. In another message, Solange claimed that Miller hasn't really threatened them, but when they were physical, Miller would bite the shit out of them. So apparently he's a biter. Ezra's a biter. Yeah, they're posting all this stuff, screenshots, pictures, all this kind of stuff. Hey, Mama Film Junkee with the $20 super chat. Thank you, Mom. Love you. Yeah, TikTok sucks. I stopped posting on TikTok. But yeah, she posted her bites on her legs and stuff like that. But what's okay? So then we got all this, and then this isn't the first time that Ren has spoken publicly about the actor. In fact, their Instagram is dedicated to exposing the actor's alleged harassment against them and others. Ren's account has been sharing screenshots and messages of alleged stalking behavior as far back as 2017, when they used to run a Miller fan blog on Tumblr, Prince Ezra Miller. When reached out for comment, Ren told the Daily Dot that Miller has ruined their life and made their life a living hell. According to Ren, the celebrity allegedly exhibited stalking behaviors by copying their outfits and sending anonymous asks on Tumblr after they met in 2017. Ren said they attended a Sons of an Illustrious Father concert, a band Miller is a part of that. I hate it when it does that. No, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so they're saying all this stuff. Ren's Instagram account documented the traps they laid. So she was laying traps, or they were laying traps, I should say. Yeah. I get all that. But anyways, so there's a whole big thing right there. If you go to the Daily Dot, you could see all this. They work overtime and try to silence me. She keeps on claiming that stuff. All kinds of things. It sounds bad. It sounds bad, guys. It really does sound bad. But it's one side of the story. And, you know, there's soon going to be information on the other side of the story. Okay? And some of that information has been sent to me. Okay? Ezra's people, Ezra's side, full on, detailed stuff that's going to be probably coming out. I mean, obviously, everything's all hearsay. I mean, listen to that stupid Amber Heard's lawyer, you know, talking about hearsay all the time. I mean, everything is fucking hearsay. That's what sucks about this whole thing. It's like, how do you know what's true? How do you know what's not? How do you find, like, you know, ironclad truth when it comes to this? Are there pictures, videos, what's happening? You kind of just got to, like, distinguish it yourself. But apparently there's been stuff that has been put out, or that's going to be put out there, that's going to be from Ezra's side. And that's kind of reversing stuff, because what's interesting about this, as instead of when all this stuff was happening, when it came to Ezra, when it came to this Mia Solange person, instead of going to the authorities and going, yeah, Ezra's an abuser and this, that, and this, here's all this, take all this, just posting on social media and just causing a hoopla on social media, why not actually go to the authorities to do all that? And I don't know. It just seems kind of weird. It almost seems like, hey, attention over here, attention over here. Not to mention, it was weird that a lot of the pictures that she posted in that little video was of him sleeping. It was just kind of strange. Now, I'm not saying that, you know, there's probably been some bad behavior when it comes to Ezra, but also this verification of what I've been saying too is the guy is dealing with some shit right now. The person, sorry. No, Ezra's dealing with some shit right now. He's dealing with some shit, okay? He's numbing himself. There is something that is not good. Mental health, of course. We keep talking about it. But tragedy in his life. Pressures, obviously, with the Flash, with everything. And then to have all this, to have this crazy stuff where you actually have people, that you interacted with, and then all of a sudden you have a stalking, you know, you have somebody stalking you. I mean, this Mia Solange girl said that that Ezra was stalking her. That seems a little strange. Maybe it's vice versa. I mean, according to the other side, yes, it was vice versa. So I don't know when all this information is going to fully come out. I just know that it's going to slowly start coming out. We're going to start hearing stuff on Ezra's side. And like I said, we'll pull up them right now. When it comes to the other stuff, like the bar and everything, let's see. Chris Wong Swenson, remember, he posted some things right here, which we'll go to it right now. All right, so so first off, he posted this right here. Ezra Miller's location context. They were in Honolulu, Chinatown, kicked out of Smith's Union Bar last month. Not really a place for tourists, like most tourists would be at Duke's or something. This is an old dive bar, lots of locals, even homeless, police station a block away. Last week, they were in an old Pahoa on the Big Island, known as a hippie town. Nice to visit during the day. Kaliyo's Bar and Grill was pretty good when I went there. Otherwise, it'd be sketchy at night. Lots of local people can be aggressively racist towards foreigners, mostly white people, using the term Hoyle? I forgot how he said it. He said it on the Vodka stream. Disparagingly, especially if you end up in a town, beach, or any locale that aren't tourist friendly. Hawaii is beautiful and awesome, but like every place in the world, there are numerous areas that are not that tourist friendly. Don't ever disrespect Hio here or try to take a lava rock home. Yeah, don't ever take a lava rock home. You can ask my dad about that. He didn't take one, but somebody in his crew did when he was doing stuff when he was still in the Army. Do you do your research and plan accordingly unless you want to, or not invite trouble? And then Swenson also mentioned right here. Not sure if this was known, but Ezra was staying with the couple, and they were even the ones that released them from jail. Not saying it's any better, but important to note, this isn't random. The couple were their acquaintances and cared enough to bail them out. Yeah, did you guys, the couple, you can't tell me that the couple ain't swingers. They're fucking swingers, man. Yeah, they totally are. Didn't everybody, I wasn't the only one that thought that, right? This couple was a little weird, a little wonky, and then they just dropped the restraining order. There's something a little fishy about this couple. I'm pretty sure that they're fucking swingers. We could chalk it up for, yeah, they like to do that stuff. Come on in, have some punch. Anyways, so the incident of Leilani Estates is interesting. This is off the beaten path, private roads. Leilani Avenue is the only public road. Everything else is residents only. Tourism is discouraged, though peeps still go see the lava. Likely Ezra was invited or had an acquaintance here too. So there's a lot of things. We're not, and it's not like Swenson. It's not like any of us are going like, he's completely innocent. No. But there is a lot of weird stuff, and you really got to take in everything. And everything is so weird about this. Going back to that video that came out on Wednesday, where literally you see Ezra's mugshot on a screen, and then you pan over, and he's over here talking to people. Like, what the fuck? What is happening? Is this the real world? Is there really an evil Barry? Like, is there really two of them? It's part of marketing for The Flash, huh? I don't know. It's all very strange. It's all very strange, but we'll see. It's very fishy, Did he? Yeah, Chris coming in the clutch. Yes, that's what was so great about it. I mean, it was like he was on like a vacation. I think it was his anniversary with his wife. But he was in the chat, and I was like, "Hey, Chris, you have the link if you want to jump on and give us a little update." And he did, and I really I love that about Mr. Swenson. Love that big bald head of his. Want to kiss it. So it's all very interesting, and I'm telling you, more is going to be coming out. We're going to get more stuff on his side, and like I said, hearing a lot of that, I'm just kind of going, okay, yes, that couple was sketchy as shit. First off, they do some weird shit, man. I mean, come on. That's what was very strange about that. Even when it comes to the chair incident, I think that's pretty much going to come out that it was deemed an accident. It wasn't like he actually saw, like, I'm going to throw a chair at you like it's fucking WWE, and he was just throwing a chair at some lady. I think it was just, didn't see the person there. Chair went up in the air, struck the lady. Again, Ezra is just dealing with a lot of stuff. He needs fucking help. Warner Brothers really does need to step in, and maybe they have already. Family has, obviously, of course. But, he needs to definitely go somewhere, relax, do some meditating. He seems like somebody who would want to, get down, meditate, get in touch with nature, something like that. But, yeah, it's just all not looking good. But hopefully Ezra can get the help that he needs before the big, huge push for this movie that he's been working on for like the last 6 years that he's starring in. I mean, that's just so much fucking pressure, man. So much pressure.